Apologies for that, it was my settings. Evening, it's Tune. Hello, Stephen. Right then, so all 20 drivers are in the pits. The weather, it looks cloudy out there. Do you reckon there's going to be any rain in the race?
That's way too early to tell.
It's a wet race, it's a wet race. I've just got told in the chat it's going to be a wet race. So that means everybody will be qualifying on the soft tyres, but bearing in mind, everybody's got to be careful with these tyres. They don't want to go too crazy on the tyres because they want to save some for Q3. As we have the drivers firing up their engines, ready to go. As the Hasses just came out of the pits, we'll have a... And that is Fishers who's coming out of the pits, so he'll be the first one to start his lap time. Coming out of the pits right now in the Haas team. This track though, it's an enjoyable track to ride. What's your opinions on it?
It's fun. It can be difficult once wet.
I wonder if drivers are putting on a dry setup or a wet setup, but I think the track position is not too important because there is 3 DRS zones and it is like a slipstream race.
Yes, but if it's wet, the DRS is going to be disabled, so they've got to rely on engine and setup. DRS and setups.
Yeah, and it depends how many wings they run as well.
For Austria, it's usually pretty low downforce to get through the corner into the straight.
Austria, I think it's 3.5 if I remember correctly, the setup. 3.5 for the dry. I've already got yellows in sector 3. That's a Toro Rosso on the mini map, so I hope he's not crashed out of the pit exit as we see Fisher's coming around the final corner to start his fly lap in the Haas. So DRS is open as he will start his stringy coming out of the pits. Did he actually?
Yeah.
So as we climb up to the hill to turn 2 with DRS open, let's see what his first sector time is like. I think he should be around a 17 in the first sector, so 16 or 17. It's a 16.1 in the first sector, so I think it's a good sector already for Fishers as he approaches turn 3. A stringy gets nicely out of the way for him. Coming to the third DRS zone, downhill braking into turn 4. Where will he brake? He brake for the 100 metre board, downhill braking. Got to be careful on traction not to get on the throttle too early, and the double left-handers where there's opportunity to overtake as well. Went side by side here quite a lot of times in my league racing experience, and the middle sector is going to be a 45.2, so good middle sector from Fishers here. Oh, cuts most of that curb, I think that is allowed. I don't think that will validate your lap time. Got to be careful with the final corner not to lose your rear end. I think that's the penultimate corner you've got to be careful on, the downhill last corner, and you'll cross the line with DRS open with a 105.1, so he's set the fastest laps so far. We're going Bob Toon, the league admin, so he's done a 16.3, so he's 2 tenths slower and he's backed off. He made a mistake somewhere on that lap. Who else is on there flying last? Stringy's come back into the pit, so he may have full wind damage as he might have hit the pit wall. As 2017 goes in second place, so 107.1. That was a bad call or not, but it's definitely off the pace. Jonathan Cox is on his outlap, Appy's on his also on his outlap. We'll go on board with the Maverick 33, so as he starts his lap time, Ferrari gets nicely out of the way on the right hand side, coming down into turn 1, 100 metre braking. Want to hit the apex for turn 1, lead your car out on the exit of turn 1 as you approach the second DRS zone. So Fishers did a 16.1, what will Maverick do? He's done a 16.1, so they both matched the first sector.
But he's gone perfectly.
A little bit of wheel spin on the exit. Hello Jory, mate. Hull hat heads as he will approach down turn 4, braking 100 metre board. There's a car ahead of him, but I don't think it'll distract him. He went down to first gear with that. Alfa Romeo as we approach the double left-handers. Just after the 50 metre board, turn in your car. Hello Cohen. Hull hat heads. A 45.5. Now that's similar to Fishy. That's similar to what Fishers did. So let's see if we can improve on this lap. Going down to the penultimate corner, 50 metre board. He missed the penultimate corner, but let's see what the final corner is like. It depends what setup he's running as well. He looks like he is struggling. And Rayner's gone to second place, and it will be a 5.8 for the Maverick. So he goes into second place. Het Hood, thank you, Val. He's quite a fraction off of Fisher's time. Don't tell me Fisher's going for another lap as well. I think he is going for another lap by the looks of it. He's gone 500 up on his second sector middle time, so he's a bit up on these set of tyres. He's doing 2 laps on them so far as we come through the penultimate corner. Now to the final corners, Grillsy goes into first place. It's a 105.1, but only just beat Fisher. As will he improve? Yes, he does. It's a 5.0, but early part of qualified here. This is Q1, by the way. I see you learning Dutch. You'll have to teach some words. Thank you, Vel. Oh, go.
With Jonathan, he's on a lap, but he's invalidated it before he even started the lap.
Interesting. He might have cut the final corner or went wide through the final corner. So Fisher's has done 3 laps, it says, on these set of tyres, ahead of Grills, who's a 10th off of Fisher's. Seb has got into 3rd place in the Ferrari, so it's a 5.2. So I think some of these drivers are on a wet setup because he's going to race for the race. Whether they look to the weather conditions, I don't know, but hopefully they have. You don't want to be a dry setup around Austria.
Stringy's on a lap.
Go on board with Stringy. String B or Stringy? Oh yeah. Come down into turn 4. Nicely executed. They should have put it down into 5th gear. He was a bit confused on the gear sticks there. 45.4. I think that's a good middle sector time.
Well, that shift down might have lost him 6 time.
Coming down into penultimate corner, let's see what his final corner is like. Down into 5th gear. DRS open, full throttle to the line. That's going to be a 5.7 for Striggy as he goes into 5th place. So it is early parts in qualified and it is Q1 as well. So don't expect many good lap times fitting in. But remember, only the top, is it 15, have to get into Q1, Q2, sorry.
Top 16.
Top 16. So 2 drivers will be pushed out of the top, well, the bottom zone, shall I say, top 5, bottom 5. So the people in danger zone are Jonathan Cox and this guy we're riding on here in the Haas, and he's got a bit of traffic ahead of him, and he's not on his lap time. Was he starting his lap time? But there's quite a few cars coming out on track, as you can see. There's yellow sector 2. Look at that, a bunch of them, as you can see on the full map, are there on the second part of the straight. Thanks to the mini-map show, we know where everybody is now. So Farth then, he's on the medium compound tyres. He's the only driver that's opted to switch onto the medium. So I wonder if he's saving softs for Q2 and Q3, do you reckon?
Mediums are a little bit silly for Q1. I would have saved for mediums until Q2. But if he feels confident that he wants to do medium run necessarily in Q1, it's up to him.
Maybe he's doing a few bankers so he can get a feel for the track, Farth.
Well, he's got to do a couple of bankers as quick as he can.
As YBR crosses the line, oh, he's in 12th place. As Farth is now starting his lap time, where his teammates got up into 4th place. He's come down the first corner, he will get a slipstream effect off of YBR. Getting a good getting a good tilt up the hill.
Oh, YBR is on his lap as well.
It's a 16.4, so he's 3/10 slower than Sector 1's time, despite having the tow, and he's had the tow for all 3 sectors, well, not all 3 straights. Oh, he's put it down into 1, so is he backing off this lap? Yes, he is. I think he is as well.
Yeah, I think he might be backing up so he can give the Williams space ahead.
Go on board with Jonathan Cox. He's at 16.0. I believe that's one of the quickest sector times I've seen. Fisher's did a 16.1.
That is the quickest of the session at the moment.
Yeah, so he's currently down in 17th place and he needs to get himself out of the bottom zone, which he's currently doing at the moment. If he can carry this momentum throughout this whole entire sector 2 and 3. Come to the end of sector 2 in a moment as we enter the double hander. Nicely done through the second sector. It's a 44.8. I believe that's one of the quickest times I've seen on sector 2. The most have been 45, so let's see what he does through these 2 final corners.
So if he's going this quick on a pair of softs, you can definitely tell he's running a slow setup.
That's a fantastic time. Jonathan Cox is a 4.6, the first man to get the 4.6s. Fishers and Grills are almost there. Let's see who else is on lap. Stringby, I think he's done a lap. He's in 5th place. He's done 3 laps on those tyres.
String's backing off. I think it's easy to get ERS or to save the fuel.
So Fourth has stayed out there for another lap, but he's still put it down into 0, so he must be driving around on those mediums to get a feel for the track. Do not turn. Do not. Ah.
Two fans retired. Pit lane?
Pit lane. I think he might have been done for the session, that's why he's retired. I think he's satisfied. I don't think he actually crashed. I think he's like retired from the session because he don't want to set no more times.
Logically, 8th place, you can still say is a danger zone.
It might be safe, it might be not, but depending on what the other guys can do. We're on board with Bagos, and Bagos is just going to take down on his personal best time. And he's currently down in 16, so... Oh, he's down in 70s now, so he's definitely out of the dropout zone.
Yeah. I don't think he's doing as well as he wants to.
We'll see what his middle sector's like. This needs to be a really good middle sector for him to get up the order. But Liam is still in the pits. He's not set one lap time yet. So I wonder what he's doing. And it's a 45.6. And he's a 10th down in his best lap time. So he really needs to improve on this final part of the track. Or he needs to get back to the pits and set a brand new set of tyres on and go again. Going down to the penultimate corner. Now through the final corner. Let's see what he can do. He needs to be a mighty final corner. And he will set a 5.8. So he puts him into 11th place, so that's good enough time. But look at the gap between 11. Oh, he's down to 12th now. Fourth has just displaced him. He was on the medium tyres, so he's fourth, setting some good lap times. He could go a second quicker on those set of softs. So the gap from what? Jesus, this is really close. 11th to 17th, and Do Not is out of the bottom 6 to 15.
11 to 11. Basically, fourth to.
Oh, but the Mavericks just missed the first corner. I think he might have to back off on that lap. He went too deep into the first corner, so that's him done for this lap. Still got plenty of time though to improve, and he's down in 13th place, and he lets the Ferrari go.
Yeah, he has 5 minutes to come in.
Oh! Another driver, the Williams driver, has just gone off into the first. That's the exit of the first corner, so he might have invalidated his time, but he's done a 16.2, and he gained 6 thousandths from that.
Yeah, that's the lap invalidation.
Yeah, so we'll go on board with someone else then. Jonathan Cox is still in first. Seb, we'll go on board with Seb. Is this a brand new set of tyres? Yes, no, it's not. It's the same old set of softs. Oh, the McLaren in the way. 2 tenths down on his personal best, but expect that because he's on 2 lap old soft tyres.
Echo goes up to 5th place.
Nice lap from Echo in the Mercedes, and he goes into the pits the very last minute. KRC, 7th place. He's on his out lap. Let's see who else is out there. Oh, we'll go on board with the Racing Point in 10th place. And he's gone a 10th quicker through the middle sector as well, so improvements are... Has he? Oh, he's come back into the pits now. Fourth has come back into the pits. The Maverick, has he gone for another attempt? Yes, he has. So the Maverick, well, let's see what his first sector is like. It's 16.2 and he's a 10th off. So these times are really close in the first sector. Let's see what his second sector is like. He took a lot of curb through the exit at turn 3 as we head down into turn 4.
Remember, this is full qualifying.
I know. I keep getting carried away. I've never commentated a full qualifying thing before, so I'll get carried away a bit. But the thing is though, the person that's in real danger is Liam here, down in 18th place.
Sorry, Liam is on his outlap now. I'll watch his outlap and you watch everyone else.
I'm watching Appy because he's down in 16th place and he's told me he's improved by 500 through the first sector. He's one of those drivers that are in the danger zone as well. Echo retired from the session. I think he's in the pits. Yes, he is.
But he is in a safe place. Very safe.
By the way guys, if you crash and you make it through to the next session, you won't participate because your car will be smashed up. And Stringy looks like he's going to hold up Appy a bit. So he needs to get out of the way, he's going to ruin Appy's lap. I think Stringy's on his out lap. So Appy will come across the line and he's up into 12th place. So did he get compromised through the final 2 corners there by Stringy? By the way, Stringy's on those 3 lap old tyres, so there was no need for him to hold him up. He's already safe in the top 10. I'll go on board with Stringy, but I want to go on board with Liam because he's... Oh,
Liam's invalidated as well.
Oh, Liam's left it to the very last minute. Has he got enough fuel on board on the car? He's definitely got enough time, but has he got enough fuel on board? Because if he pits, he might lose a lot of time. Or might not be able to set a flying lap time that he wants. Now, we're going on board with the Williams driver and his outlap, and he's cut the corner quite a bit on his outlap there, but that won't matter. But we've got to keep an eye on him because he's also one of those drivers that will get knocked out if he doesn't improve his lap. As we come through the final corner now, to set his lap time, gone too wide with the final corner there. Don't want to go too wide because it will invalidate this lap and next lap, as it says. As we head down to the first corner, 100 meter braking, take as much curb as the first exit. He hits the first apex, but not as much as he's supposed to. So then, let's see what his first sector time is like. It's a 16 point. Yes, he's improved for the first sector. He's also got ABS off, so props to him. So this lap, well, 16.1 through the first set is good enough, but needs to hang on for the rest of the lap. Let's see Liam. Liam's gone for another attempt on 18th place.
And 16.6 first sector.
Oh, do not do. He's not made a little mistake. He's gone up by 6/10, so this will put him. Where will he put him? He'll put him in the fives, so down in the midfield somewhere. It's improved massively on this lap. That's a fantastic lap time from the Williams there. He's puts himself into 6th place. However, who's pushed out? Liam. We'll go on board with Liam.
A little bit wide left he's left invalidated.
He's run out of EOS as well before the finish line, and it will be a 106.8, and he's knocked out unfortunately for him. What about Evil Hunter? The Maverick is on his out lap, now he's starting his flying lap, so we'll stick on board with the Maverick and Evil Hunter as well. Appy come across the line. Oh, he hasn't improved his lap time unfortunately. Well, he has, a 106.4 it says. I think he might have validated it because he's not updated on our time screens.
Yeah,
The Maverick is not improved in the first sector, but he can make it the rest of the time through the second sector. We're going on board with the Evil Hunter and the Maverick as well. So Appy's in danger, getting knocked out by these two drivers. And Evil Hunter's coming up now in the first sector, 16.3, and he's a 10th down on his personal best. So Baggers is in the pit, so he could be one of those drivers to be knocked out, but I think he might be safe as Farth goes quickest.
Just before the end of the session.
Nice one, that's a good lap from Farth, and 104.6. I raced him before, he's a really good driver. Taking much curb through the penultimate corner. And the Maverick will cross the line to do a 105.6. Has he? Yes, he's.
Storm purple in sector 2.
Is Appy knocked out as well? Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. Appy's knocked out if he doesn't improve. He's in the. There he is. So he's not improving. But Evil Hunter can knock himself out of the danger zone. No, he can't.
People we are gonna be losing are Appy, Evil Hunter, and Liam.
Unfortunately for him, I think Appy, yeah, he ran out of fuel on that lap. So Evil Hunter's been knocked out along with Liam. So there's the 3 drivers that have been knocked out. Q2, well, it doesn't matter for Q2 because you won't start those tyres you set a fast lap on because it's a wet race. So Farth has set the fastest lap of the race time. Early part of Q1 ahead of Jonathan Cox, and they're both in their 0.6s. 700s down is Jonathan Cox. iFish is in 3rd ahead of KRC. String B's in 5th. Well, why did I say String B? Grills is 5th. Seb is 6th. The Williams is 7th. Echo in 8th. String B in 9th. Rayner in 10th. Toon is in 11th ahead of Joe Tar in 12th. YBR's in 13th. The Mavericks in 14th. Bagos in 15th. And the 3 drivers who have been knocked out 16th, 17th and 18th. Alright then, so we wait for the next qualifying to continue. I think someone's in the pits and they need to retire from the session. I think it's Appy. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why we're going through, not going to the next session. What's Fourth doing? Is he doing? Oh, it was Fourth all along. Was he doing a practice start? I wonder.
Oh. Who knows what he was doing?
There's the classifications then. Jonathan Cox 700 slower. That's in Q1 though, so I don't get too excited.
Yeah, Q1. That's just take it as you come.
Basically a practice session in Q1. There's your 3 drivers who are eliminated from this qualifying session, unfortunately for them, but plenty of opportunities, including the safety car as well, for these drivers. As we head on this Q2.
It's unusual to see a Red Bull and a Mercedes near the back.
This is unusual to see Williams in the top 10.
Well, this is only a virtual game. It's not real life, is it?
I commentated a realistic game, a realistic session, a realistic league, shall I say, where the cars are realistic, and the Williams were at the bottom, Mercedes and Ferrari at the top.
Why am I not surprised?
It's a bit annoying realistic leagues because you're in slower cars, you know you can't win unless the top teams crash out. So Q2 then, the engines fire up. This is the session where it determines what tyre you're going to start on in the top 10, but that doesn't matter no more as the rain will come. Stringby, the only driver to go on the medium tyres so far, so I wonder what he's going to do. As he comes out of the pits, he would be the first one to come out of the pits as well. I had the Ferrari of Jonathan Cox, I think. And he's slowing down.
Is that intentional? One of the Williams almost smacks into the back of the Alpha.
Yeah, you can't do that in the pits. A gang of drivers coming out on the session, the McLaren's coming out as well. We'll go on board whoever's in first place. That's Stringby, I think, still in first. There is.
Like there's about to be a smack up between the main contenders.
I don't know. I hope not. But we'll go on board with Toon first, as he's the leading driver of the pack.
Yep. Toon fan Williams.
I hope pronounces people's name. How do you pronounce 12th place name?
Well,
KRC. I'll call him KRC. Easily.
Chris. KRC 81.
And what about 10th place? Do you know?
10th. Don't do with.
Don't do with time. I think that says. Right then, so we'll go on board with Toon as he starts his flying lap. Yellow flag is set to 3 as the cars bunch up and try and get some space. Whereas Toon has got some nice clean air ahead of him. The 2 Williams are behind him as well, as you can see the background as we come down into the third corner. 16.5. So the best time we saw was a 16.0. So he's half second off of his off Q1's personal best time. Yeah.
Fourth place, Bagos. He's on the mediums.
He's telling me he's done the softs for some reason.
Well, it's showing me he's on the mediums.
Yeah, when I go on board with him, it shows me on the mediums, but on the left-hand side of the screen, it's showing me on the softs. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I put it on the wrong graphic. Then so we'll continue with Two's lap as he.
Oh
no, Bagos! I was literally on board with him. Where is he? What happened?
He just touched the grass and his car just didn't have any control after that.
Oh. YBR goes quickest, but Toon got his lap invalidated. I think he's gone for another attempt, which he has. So YBR sets the fastest lap time, a 1:5.0. Let's see what Toon does through the first sector. It's a 60.1, so he's definitely improved by 4/10. Because his best first, well, Jonathan Cox has got quickest in the Ferrari. His best first sector time I saw was a 60.5, so he's improved by 4/10 immediately through the first sector. Griozzi's got second place, a 1:05.1, a definite improvement for him. Seb's in third place in the Ferrari. Echo has just completed his lap in fourth ahead of Rayner. YBR's in 6th, and Toon's going to go for another lap. The Maverick is in 7th place, a 6.0. Jonathan Cox, a 4.9. That's what did 4th set? Was it a 104.8 in Q1? I can't remember, but as he comes through the final corner, Toon. He compromised himself at the final corner, but let's see what this lap time is like. It's a 5.7, and he puts himself into 6th place ahead of YBR. Vicious, he's in the garage still. Oh, and the Maverick's out already, so what has happened to him? And 9th place goes to Williams. So we've got Bagos out and the Mavericks out already, so what happened to them? As Striggy comes across the line, it's a 106.1, but he is on those medium tyres. I don't expect him to go too quickly in the session, but bearing in mind, does he know about the weather? Or does he want to start the mediums? Or does he think he's going to start the mediums in the race? Hopefully not. Fish is still in the garage, as his teammate has set the fastest lap time, a 104.9 from the Haas driver.
That's really close as well.
Grills, he's gone for another lap, I think. He's 500 slower in the first sector.
Really?
The Racing Point, he's backed off. I think he's coming in the pits at the end. Yeah, he's coming in the pits in the lap because his fuel thing's flashing up. We're going to stay on board with Grills as he clips the grass. Missing turn 5, turn 6. It's 500s off again.
But he goes purple.
Purple, the middle sector. Yellow flags around here, so let's hope no one's in the way. Let's hope no one's spun around here. I think they have. Oh, so close. Thankfully no one crashed. The green flags are now applied as Fishers is out of the pits, so let's see what he can do on those set of medium, soft, sorry. Fourth is still in the pits.
He might be stealing something. I think we just got to wait. Yellow flag, sector 1, and McLaren is going slow.
I think he's backed off. I think that's Rayner. Yes, it is. So he's running out of fuel. It says. Why did he stay out? Anyways,
do a flyer and see how much he had to get back.
I think he misjudged his fuel. So we'll go on board with RBR because he's going to start his flying lap. Second attempt. So we'll come through the first corner. Nicely done through the first. Oh. Nicely executed from the first and at the exit of the corner. Now coming down into turn 2, into turn 3, uphill braking. A 16.2, so he's up on his personal best time already by 2/10. And those yellow flags in sector 1, I think that's someone slowing down. Oh, both sectors. As we head down into turn 4, downhill braking, 100-metre board. Short shift to minimise that wheel spin on the entry. As we come down to turn 5, he takes most of the grass through there. That's what I saw Gilsey do that as well. Jonathan Cox has come out on his out lap. Yellow flags in sector 2. I don't think that'll affect YBR. He's a 10th up in the middle sector. Keep it nice and clean through the pedal split and the final. Down into 5th gear. I take it through 6th there sometimes. Down into 4th or 3rd gear to get the extra rotation of the car, and let's see what YBR does. It's going to be a 105.5 for the Williams driver. So he's ahead of Toon. I think Toon's coming out of the pits. And his teammate on his own out lap, it says. So let's see what his teammate does. Oh, he's gone wide through the final corner.
Can I just mention something?
Go on.
Maverick is already retired from the session. He is not safe for Level 1's 06.0.
It did set it early in the qualifying session, but if he gets knocked out, well, if he doesn't get knocked out and he stays in the top 10, he won't make it through the next session because he crashed. As I saw him go wide through the first corner. Strigby's on his lap, on his out lap, shall I say, as Farth has come out of the pits.
I don't notice Maverick crashed, my mistake.
I noticed on the screen that it is not highlighted. It's faded a bit, so I was just wondering if he did crash or not. But if he didn't, he's knocked out, so I don't think. Nah, he won't make it to Q3 regardless of what he does.
No, probably start in 15.
if the two, it's 12, 13, 14, well, he probably start 13th. No, probably 14th actually, because 4th is not set his lap time. As we see, Gillsey crossed the line to start his fly lap. I think Jonathan Cox is out there as well. Let's see where he is on the track. There he is through the, well, he's on his out lap. Fishers though, he's come back to the pits. It's a Haas 1-2, which I did not notice.
Low Mercedes.
16,000 slower in the first sector for Gillsey.
Half has just gone nearly half a second quicker. He's gone purple in the first sector.
Is he with yes he is. So Farth and Gillsey are close together, both on their flying laps.
I think Farth is using Gillsey for drag.
It's actually quite a decent idea actually. And he's got 7/10 up on the middle sector. That's a massive improvement for Farth.
It's because he's getting the toe from Gillsey.
A nice toe as well.
Such thought about getting a toe.
To be honest with you, I never think about getting a toe because it always messes me up. I always miss my breaking points when I get a toe off someone. Alright then, so
1:04.
what a lap time. Let's see if he's got the. Let's see if he can use that momentum again through Q3, which is the most important part of the session. Jonathan Cox, is that racing? Oh, I thought I saw someone off the track.
Jonathan's going purple as well.
If people go purple, don't pop up on the mini map or full map, so shall I say? Right then, so Jonathan Cox comes around the final corner. Let's see what he can do. DRS open, and it's going to be a 4.8. So second place is 2/10 off of 4th. So good lap time from them both. As Toon is back into the pits. He's still outside the top 10 on those medium tyres. So I think he'll have to switch over to the softs so he can get in the top 10.
He still has time. Don't count anyone out yet, as I see a slow-moving Ferrari coming up.
Rayner got a good slipstream from that Ferrari though. I'm on board with him right now in the McLaren. I can't remember his first set time, we've just gone past it a few seconds ago. Downhill break into turn 4, see what it's like for him. It's okay, decent, perfectly executed out the corner.
Nice and tight and tight.
Oh no, he's retired, so he's in the pits as well, so I think he's had enough for the session, and he's gone a 10th up in the middle sector, has Rayner in the McLaren, and so that's both Alfa Romeos out of the session. Toon out qualifies his teammate, the Maverick.
Rayner can still go faster.
Fisher's retired, he knows he's safe.
Got a wide come out and last.
Oh, he stays tense, but he has improved on his lap time though, so let's see if it's enough from what IBR is. What IBR? 5 seconds slow. Oh, he's on his out lap. String beat, so he's pushed Rayner out and he's got into 5th place ahead of his teammate Gillsey, who's stood in the garage, so he is safe at the moment. Is that a good lap time or not? Whereas who's on the track? Echo's out on track, but he's just into 10th place. And Seb has retired from the session, so the Ferrari driver has had enough.
If Echo does not improve his time and Rayner and YB improves their time, Echo will not be seeing Q3.
YBR is on his lap time and he's approaching the end of first sector. He has improved by 300th of a second. Going down his gear wall to get the extra rotation of the car, more traction. We've got 2 cars ahead of him. Will he use that for slipstream? Hopefully that Mercedes is not in the way. I can see the mini map. Oh, thankfully he's out of the way. I thought he was going to get in the way. Hello NUF1, nice to see you, mate. Oh, I thought he backed off. So coming through turn 5. Just say that again. 19 hundredths quicker in the second. Oh, 100 quicker. 19,000 quicker, shall I say.
Echo's just going slowly
now. This is YBR's chance to get in the top 10. Is he going to do it? Yeah, no. Yes, he is. In 9th place, it's a 5.2.
He's knocked out Echo for now.
For now, at least. His Williams teammate is on the cusp here. He's in 10th place and he's on his out lap. Echo's not a good. Echo might be knocked. Yes, he will be knocked out. I don't think he'll have enough time. He's run out of fuel as well, so he won't have enough time. Echo has been knocked out of the session. Don't think he can get in and out in that matter of time. What about
that's
Rayner?
gonna
Rayner's
be-
a 12th, he's not came out.
Yeah, Echoes, that's going to be difficult for Echo to get in and out.
Ah, so yeah, so both of these drivers that came out, Echo's retired, so that's it for him. Rayner's not coming out of the pit, so do not he can back out of this lap, but he's gone wide through the exit of the first corner, so I wonder if he's invalidated his lap time. Yes, he has, but
Yeah,
he's safe anyway. Anyone else on their flying laps? I think this racing point. Nah, I don't think he is. Well, KRC's gone for another flying lap, even though he doesn't have to, so he doesn't want to waste those soft tyres, those valuable softs he has for Q3. First sector 16.1, so he's improved by 500ths. But he doesn't really need to set this lap time. He's definitely safe, can't be knocked out whatsoever. But can he improve on his lap time? And can he get near pole position time?
The only way he can knock himself out and safely crash into the car.
Oh, massive snap of oversteer coming out of turn 4. Managed to save that. This lap does look decent so far. He's lost a bit of time through the middle sector though. Going through the final 2 corners, he doesn't really have to finish this lap off, and he backs out of it, and Stringbeat's retired, and KLC will come into the pits.
G2 has finished, and our eliminated members are Echo, Rayner, Toonfan, Maverick, and Lagos.
Both Williams in the top 10. Jesus.
How the hell is this possible?
We've got McLaren in P1 ahead of Ferrari.
Well, you can tell this is an alternative universe then.
I wish it was like this. Or cars are equal in real life F1.
All cars are equal. Haha.
F2 cars are equal, aren't they?
Yeah, F2 and F3 are. F1 are just who's got the highest amount of money. Oh! Still stood on a lap.
Who?
What's that? M.
I'm on board with him right now. Don't. I call him don't. And he cost the line to do with 5.89, sorry. I don't know if he'd improve or not, I didn't see it in time.
No, he's 10 across the line.
That's Q2 done, so onwards to Q3.
Q3. Haha. This is gonna be
very interesting. So we have lost in Q2 Echo, Rayner, Toon, the Maverick, and Bagos, the 2 Greek people down in 14th and 15th. And the Italian on pole. No, 4th on poles at the moment, at least, if he can stay there.
The Canadian is a devil. His time behind is plus 0.666.
The 2 Hasses are doing good, aren't they? Fisher's 3rd and 4th. The 2 Hasses are doing amazing. McLaren's doing amazing, and the Ferrari is. 2 Williams are doing good. They're in 9th and 10th. I'm very interested for this wet race. I don't know if he's going to switch to wet to dry. Hopefully it's not wet for the whole race, because that'll take ages.
36 laps. Wet race.
They'll be saying 120s though, won't they?
Yeah, around about 120, 115, 120s.
On to the main part of qualifying, Q3, last and final session, 12 minutes of the session, and see who's the first one to come out of the pits. As you can see, the engines firing up and the teams getting ready. As the Toro Rosso have already come out. I think that's, let's have a guess, is that Grillsy? Stringby, so Stringby's the first one out.
In my opinion, they should not be able to say engines are firing up. Not since they've lost the V8s and the V10s.
Yeah. I wonder how many softs they've got left, because majority of them, well, to be fair to them, they did stay out on the same set for a few laps.
They're madmen.
They get an extra set of softs, don't they, for Q3, if I remember?
Oh yeah, they get an extra 2 pair of softs.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
No, not 2, the single pair. But these qualifying soft tyres, I think, also count to race tyre.
No, oh yeah, Q2 does, but not Q. Wait, say again.
No, I'm just getting myself confused.
Yeah, so whatever the fastest lap they set on Q2 is what they start on the race.
Whatever they start on for Q2 would be their fastest tyre. What they qualified on.
It's a bit hard to explain. Really easy to say, but it's hard to explain.
Right. You got the top 10 in Q2.
Yeah.
Say if someone's quickest tyre is only on a medium tyre, they start the race on the medium compound.
Oh yeah. I didn't know how to put it into words. Like I knew how it went, I knew the procedure, but I didn't know how to put it into words.
Yeah, because if you have someone who first runs on a medium compound, comes in, changes tyre, then goes out onto the soft, and he gets like second quicker on a soft, he has to start the race on that soft tyre.
Yeah. Alright, there's Strigby's coming through the second sector. At the end of the second sector, 45.0. So he's in the 45s again for the second sector. I've seen some people do a 44, but let's see what he can do at the end of this lap. Sector 3 can gain the most time. Do the penultimate corner. He misses the penultimate corner and he goes slightly out wide as well. Was that an invalidation? No, not. It's a 5.0. He goes quickest at the moment at least, but Fishers, what can he do? It's a 4.7. What a fantastic lap time from Fishers there. 4.7 straight away. The Williams is second place, but we'll go aboard with Jonathan is there. Car pilot. Seb has started his lap. Jonathan, let's go aboard with him. It's a 4.5.
4.5.
Damn, we're really hitting the mark here.
You can definitely tell these guys have turned up their engines to max.
They've been sandbagging throughout Q1 and Q2. And Joe has just missed the first corner. Oh, Joe Tar has just missed the first corner, but he's okay because he didn't validate it and he didn't go off the track either. And he's backed off.
KFC.
The Hash driver, what can he do? It's a 4.9, so he definitely gets the fours. And he's 2/10 off his teammate in second place. I'm just waiting for Seb. Oh, it's a 50.6, so he's not a good lap time so far from him. He's backed off. Fourth, he's coming out of the pits. He's also the guy to watch out. And Grillsy, he's got potential as well to take pole position. As Grillsy's now starting his lap, so stay on board with him. Go ahead. Executing first corner nicely, taking most of the curb.
They're trying to push his way through the past the Williams to get into the pit box.
Let me turn on the.
That's not gonna work.
Let me turn on the full mini map. I think Grillsy went the purple to sector 1 because he's showing on my map he's just gone purple, so I think he's the fastest guy out there. But he can do that glitch where it goes quickest but you're not.
True, that is a problem with the minimap.
I like it though, it just tells me where everybody else and where the incidents are happening, and he's backed off, I think. No, he hasn't. It looks like he backed off, and he goes quicker in 44.9. So I'll stay on board with it. I thought he actually backed off. He's got a bit of a distant toe from the McLaren ahead of him. Is that fourth? Yes it is, it's about to start his lap. Remember fourth getting his slipstream off of Grillsy, now it's the other way around. It's a 4.8, he pushes off into third place. Now let's see what fourth can do. Nice first corner there from fourth.
Going up the hill to whatever you want to call it. Nowadays they call it 2.
Turn 2 and now it's turn 3. Has fourth backed out? It's a 16.4 and he's put his EOS down to 1. So he didn't make any mistakes to turn 1 at all. Whether he was not satisfied with it, I don't know. But he's might be doing a banker. He is pushing, but he's doing a banker. He's not pushing to his full potential.
No, it's easier to put a banker in before you do the full load.
Echo saying good luck to the guys in the race. 45.7. Is String B going for another? No, not String B. Grillsy going for another lap? No, he's not. He's backed out.
Yeah, he's back. Bath is now officially starting.
Wait, I think I know what he's done. I think he's gone for. I don't know how to explain it. So he's gone for one full lap without pushing too hard. Then he's gone for another one. So I think trying to warm up those tyres is what I'm saying. Good evening, guys. Jonathan Cox in the chat with us. Yeah, so what? That's what Max Verstappen did in another race. He's gone 4 tenths up on the middle set in the first sector. He's gone purple as well. So what I'm trying to say is, the first lap he's trying to warm up the tyres, and the second lap he's pushing.
Jonathan,
So he's
position?
using his out lap and he's using his first lap to warm up the tyres. I personally never do that because I want as much grip as I can possibly get in my hands. I've never done that before. Go for one lap, then back off and go for another one. As you can see, his fuel 9 tenths quicker in the middle sector. His fuel light's popping up, so is he in danger of running out of fuel? That's the problem. If you do that, you need to calculate the right amount of fuel in the car.
If he doesn't run out of fuel before the line.
Oh, he's gone slightly wide. Will that invalidate his lap time? Oh, he's gone quickest. It's a 104.4. He's a tenth up on Jonathan Cox, so good lap time from fourth. Amazing. This guy, man, has got potential. I've raced against him before, and he's a fantastic racer. So is Jonathan Cox. Well, everybody is, in fact, in this league.
YBR.
Oh, it's a 16.1. He's improved. There's KRC I'm talking about in that Haas. So he's coming through the first sector. Now he's coming onto the short straight, but he's a little bit out of shape coming into turn 2. Coming out of turn 2, shall I say. Headed down into turn 4. Turn 3, actually. I keep getting mixed up. The McLaren gets nicely out the way. That's fourth ahead of him. Let's see what the middle sector is like for KRC. It's a 10 down, so won't be improving on this lap. Jonathan Cox knows me. We've raced each other before. And he backs out of it, KRC, so he does not complete the lap, but he stays in 6th place. We'll go on board with the Williams driver. Nah, he's backed off. So, fourth has run out of fuel. He's coming back into the pits. We'll go on board with the racing. Well, no, he's going to come into the pits this lap because he's running out of fuel. So, no one's setting a flying lap yet, but the Williams garage is coming out. So, yeah, no one's coming out. This is like a proper qualifying session, isn't it? Waiting for the very last minute. Everybody's in the pits.
Get your Italian out, lads, because we're about to read some Italian.
Grazie, ragazzi. Everybody's in the pits. They're waiting for the very last minute. Not everybody, but this guy will come into the pits. No, it's... Oh. He's coming...
Everybody is in. Last 2 and a bit minutes.
Who was the first one to come out and play?
Who is going to have the mushrooms that come out first? And
who wants to smoke first? I can see a Haas. Yeah, so the Haas is coming out. That is is that KLC or is that Fisher's? It is Fisher's. And the McLaren's coming out. Is that? Yeah, that's Jonathan. That's fourth.
Fourth by right. He does not need to come out again. He is provisional pole. Jonathan could beat that time.
There, both Ferraris are coming out of the pits. You can see on our screens more drivers coming out of the pits. The Williams crew's coming out, and so is the other Haas. So this is like a proper qualifying session, isn't it? All the drivers coming out.
This is going to be exciting.
Oh, I don't know who to watch. I'm watching Fisher's because he's the first one to come out of the pits, and Jonathan Cox is right behind him. No, it's not. It's the other Ferrari, shall I say? No, it's the McLaren of fourth. Jesus. Oh no! He's retired from the session. Has the Williams driver? I don't want to pronounce his name just in case I get it wrong. I'm going to call him Time. No, I can't call him Time. I don't know how to call him.
Just don't.
I'm going to call him the Williams driver, unfortunately, until I know his name. But we're going on board with fourth because he's overtaking Fisher's.
I'm going to watch someone random. I'm going to watch videos.
Right then, so fourth has come into the penultimate corner. But thing is though, Fisher behind him will have outlap. Why did I even say that? Will have slipstream and DRS. Look at that. Look how close Fisher's is. You don't want to overtake him. This is going to ruin his lap. You really... Oh, fourth is backed out. Fourth is backed out. He's actually backed out of that lap. I don't think he's happy with the way how close Fisher was. And Fisher has lost time to the first sector despite having that slipstream effect from fourth. So fourth is not happy how the way Fisher was close to him. You need to leave a distant gap because the power of the DRS and the ERS is quite powerful, and the slipstream as well, including that.
Who said that? I think it was Vettel. You always got to leave the space.
It was Alonso, you always got to leave the space.
I'm not very good at knowing when goes away.
Jonathan Cox then coming to the first sector.
Fisher's has just done a purple sector too.
Jono's down in the first sector, a 10th down in the first sector, but fourth. He's only got 8 seconds left to make it across the line. Can he do? No, I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he has. Nah, he's not going to do it. Can he do it? No, no. So the only question is, can fourth stay on provisional pole? We've got Jonathan Cox. Fishers has crossed the line, and he's done a 4.7. Jonathan Cox, can he stop him? He's gone 400 quicker in the middle sector. Or can anyone else stop him? Seb is in 7th, so the Ferrari of Seb is in 4.9. But where's his teammate going to go? String B's retired.
He's gone through the corner. Last corner now.
Can he beat fourth? Can he do it? Oh, he can't do it. It's a 10th off. But he has improved the time by 9 thousandths. Anyone else out there to stop him? Grillsy, can he do it?
Potentially Fishy and Grillsy.
No, he can't. Grillsy cannot do it. He stays in 5th place.
It's up to Fishy then.
It's this Fishy's second attempt, isn't it? I thought he... Oh, he's gone for 2 laps then. But he's running out of ERS quite significantly. Look at that. The amount of speed he was coming through those corners. No, he's gone out wide. That's definitely an invalidation.
No, it's not invalidated.
He's run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel at the very last minute. So I don't think fourth will be disappointed then, because he is on pole position for this RRC league for the first round. So that's a good place to start. But it will be raining in this race
The
as
inaugural first race, and fourth gets pole position. Well done, man.
well done, mate.
And we get a clap in chat.
Right then, so fourth on pole ahead of Jonathan Cox by a quarter of a tenth. Fisher is in 3rd ahead of the Racing Point in 4th place. Grillsy is in 5th place ahead of the Turkish driver 6th ahead of Seb, the Greaseman. Down in 8th is the Canadian. Stringby in 9th, and YBR is in 10th. Evening, Jono. Fisher, evening to you, mate. How are you? I'm going to head off to the toilet, so bear with me for a few seconds. I've never done full qualifying before.
I'll entertain you lot whilst you are gone. Right, oh, it's actually pissing down. It's raining more than a golden shower. I don't know if this is supposed to be a PG stream. I'm sorry if it is. I have not been notified of anything. So it's going to be Farf, Jonathan, then Fishy. So they're going to take each other out by corner turn 3, and Grills is going to win this race by about 25 minutes. Formation lap is a go. All wet tyres. Just weave like you do. Just warm up your tyres. Do all that. Don't smack into anybody. Okay, Badger. Just calm down.
I'm back. Is it full wet conditions?
Yes, and we have a couple of cars already back on the grid. Evil and Happy.
Oh, their tyres gonna be stone cold.
I've just been saying stuff to entertain a lot of people.
It's fine. I've never gone to. Well, I have actually. No, I've gone to talk before commentate. A bit unprofessional for me to go to the toilet, but I need it. I'm not David Croft on my bundle. Can't hold it in. Gonna head off. Have work at 6 AM. Right, alright, mate. Enjoy your night, Cohen. Can't wait for this first round. Is there going to be a safety car at the first lap, do you reckon?
Well, I did jokingly say that Jonathan, F1 and Fishies is just going to take each other out by turn 3. If that happens, don't blame me. And I said Grillsy is going to win this by about 25 minutes.
Well, there'll always be a first lap crash, no matter what you do. There'll always be one. You can prevent it, but it's really hard to. So, as we await the lights to go off, I really hope they could all execute the first lap cleanly. Oh, the whole race, in fact.
2,
as the lights go off.
3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are going Austria for the first race.
Good start from fourth, he's got ahead of him cleanly into turn 1, but in the midfield the Williams goes side by side with the Toro Rosso. The Racing Point, the Ferrari will try and go down the inside, the McLaren's hit him. The McLaren has spun and hit the other Ferrari as fourth went off the track. The multiple cars got off the track in the background. As you can see, all the 3 cars spun round, but fourth is under pressure from Jonathan Cox. Jonathan Cox will try and go down the inside, there's a bit of lag as well. But the Haas, Fisher, oh no, the contact between Racing Point and Toro Rosso. The Toro Rosso's lost part of his front wing. Both drivers going off the track, but fourth maintains the lead. Side by side as we go through Jonathan Cox and Fisher's, which one of them get ahead of first? It's Jonathan Cox. Unless Fisher's could outbrake him, it's turn 4. Which it can't do. Hopefully they can all. The Racing Point and the Alfa Romeo have gone off the track, and the other Alfa Romeo off the track as well. They misjudged their braking zones, and he almost got hit by Evil Hunter as he came back into the track. So drivers misjudging their braking zones. Liam is going down the inside into turn 5. Not place to go side by side in the wet. Liam has lost a few positions from Seb. Seb's caught up in that first lap incident as well. Seb spun on the first lap. Jonathan Cox, I should have said, that's not funny. Jonathan Cox is it behind fourth. How much will he put him under pressure, because he's right behind him as we come into lap 2. So not the cleanest first laps, but at least no safety cars has happened. But I'm sure some of the midfields, as Grillsy's in the pits for some reason, I think he might have a bit of front wing damage. I can't really see from that camera angle.
Yeah, wing damage on the front left for the Toro Rosso.
I don't know who to spectate, not these two. Oh, is there a move going to happen? The Racing Point got off the track, but the Williams is right behind the Alfa Romeo. This is the Alfa Romeo that went off into turn 3 because he misjudged the braking zone. Side by side goes Evil Hunter and Appy.
9th and 8th posts.
The Renault's misjudged his braking point and he's gone off the track as well. And Evil Hunter will try to take the position as he has. And he actually going down further. Yes, there is. The other Alfa Romeo has been attacked by the Red Bull. They both go side by side. But what about the drivers ahead? So they're both side by side. The Maverick versus the Red Bull. Oh, they both make wheel banging contact, but not enough to cause each other to go off the track. And Liam is ahead of Maverick. Gills has gone off the track.
It's not racing unless you bang wheels.
Exactly. Robert's race. Robert racing is. Oh, I keep confused. Is it Robert's racing? Robert's part of racing. Robin. That's the saying. But look at the gap between the top 3, barely separated by under 2 seconds. No DRS, of course, in this weather conditions.
It would be absolutely dumb if they didn't put DRS in these conditions.
Exactly. Sliding through the first corner is fourth, but Echo has set the fastest lap in the Mercedes. So where is he? Down in 5th place. So good lap time from him in the Mercedes.
Didn't Echo start in 11th?
I think he did. He was definitely outside the top 10 because he commented in the chat. Williams trying to stay out of the Mercedes' slipstream. Evil Hunter, please don't make the move down the inside. Too far back, don't hit him. Thankfully, Seb has to take evasive action because he obviously went to the back of the Red Bull and Seb is off the track. but thankfully rejoins the track safely. Seb was one of those drivers that did spin the first lap. I definitely saw a Ferrari spin on the first lap.
Is he going to go for a dive bomb?
Ho ho ho.
Yes! Zeb pulls it off. Liam gets past as well.
Eventful first lap. I didn't see it, unfortunately. I wonder if that racing point's got off for wind damage because he's still going to turn in, it looks like of it, or is it the lack of downforce about be carrying on that car? Anyways, fourth.
Yes, he might have. Actually, I don't know if he has front end damage. It's hard to see.
String B made a mistake through the final corner, and now he's got the Mercedes at the back of him. Echo and KRC's just set the fastest lap of the race. Don't go side by side through there. Keep it clean, boys. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's done it. Echo's done that. That's a beautiful move from Echo in the Mercedes. Up into 4th place. Now KRC, the guy that set the fastest lap, is now putting pressure on String B.
Is he going to go the inside or the outside? He's going to go for the inside move on Stringy.
They're both side by side still. Not giving up his String B, but eventually has to give up. Further back, I think these two are still fighting, which they are. Evil Hunter versus the Williams. Oh no, Seb's gone off the track. Seb, yet again, second lap in a row, has mirrored his own move, and he's gone off the track in turn 3. And
love the dive bomb again on Appy.
Gotta be careful, he's breaking zone, Seb. No, he doesn't make the move. Racing Point's gone wide again. Needs to break early in these conditions. Look at 4th, he's got a 1.6 second gap, so he's cleared himself off Jonathan Cox's second place ahead of the Ferrari.
You can definitely tell he's running a wet setup in this race and he's running a dry setup.
It's a good lap time in qualifying though if he was running a wet setup.
KRC losing his back end coming up the corner.
Appy and Seb going at it. No, do the penultimate corner. Seb made the move on the penultimate corner. He's got a penalty as well for cutting the corners, but he's made the move at least. But what about Evil Hunter? He's on the back of the Williams. The Williams goes defensive on the inside.
That was a battle of Appy and Zeb.
Evil Hunter has got a better exit than the Williams. And Williams will go defensive on the inside line as we head on turn 3. And will he get ahead of him? He will do the switchback if he can get a better exit. Be careful on the exit, boys. Oh, what a lovely move from the Mercedes. He's got a much beautiful exit coming out of turn 3.
So is he going to go for the bomb on the inside? That is the main question.
Oh, yes. No, yes, no. Oh.
Yes. No, no.
He could have done it.
5.
Appy and Seb are now clear from each other. Meanwhile, Fishers is 1/10 behind Jonathan Cox. Oh, look at that, they're side by side now. Through the penultimate corner. I wonder. Oh, sugar. You gotta be careful, Jonathan Cox. He goes off the track. The Ferrari has gone off the track. Now, did he make a mistake?
I think he lost his rear end just coming into the last corner. That's what made it. I didn't catch all of it. That's the trouble.
I did see on the left hand side of the timing screens that the gap was closing between Fishers and Jonathan Cox. That's why I wonder if he made a mistake. Meanwhile, the poor guys at the back are struggling quite a lot.
Remember, Echo's in this fight as well.
Echo set the fastest lap as well on that race, and the last lap, didn't he?
Yep. Grills is back into it. Summers is going to end the race.
Struggling he is. I'm surprised there's not been a safety car so far in this race. Not even a virtual.
He's back in for wets.
Inters.
Oh, he's
oh. I hope it dries up at the end of the race because this could really turn out to be. No, yellow's just set up on. That's the Williams of YBR. YBR's had an absolute terrible race, and Grillsy has just got past him. YBR, who set a good lap time in the top 10, has now dropped into last place.
Let's just hope we don't get anybody for what happened on Sunday. I'm not going to explain what happened on Sunday, but
what happened on Sunday?
I was basically watching another league on Sunday. They were going
wait.
I'm not naming names, but some idiot took out a good driver on the main straight because he was a little bit frustrated with him.
these drivers are mature, so I doubt any of that will happen. These drivers are switching to the Inters, so is it time for Inters already? I wonder. Red Bull and Appy.
It can't be in this time already. The race
I'm looking at the track. I think it might be the crossover point between the Inters and the Wets. Really difficult to tell, but we can judge if Grillsy, Appy and Liam are setting faster lap times than the guys in the Wets.
Because it's all dependent on how much water shifted between all the cars.
I'm still stunned that there's still 18 drivers in this race. All of them are still in this race.
Yeah, how are there still 18 drivers?
I don't know, but this lead though, amazing.
I just thought I was going to say. Farf is in, Farf is pitted.
Full Force is pitted, so he's pulled the trigger already.
Fishy is going to stay out for an extra lap. First.
Meanwhile, the two guys on the Inters are fighting each other, Appy and Liam, so are they struggling, or is one of them struggling? I don't know, but Liam is definitely putting pressure on Appy, as Farth is switched over on the Williams and the Ferrari are fighting each other.
I don't think Appy's too happy.
Oh no! They both got off the track, but Farth has just got ahead of those two battles going on behind him. He didn't want to get caught up in that at all. Will Seb go down the inside? No, he won't. I thought he would have gone for it, but the Williams did outbrake himself into a turn 3.
Without the main runners, Farf have put himself onto the Inter tyres.
This could be a risk or a reward for him. Farth is struggling because the Williams has started to catch the back of him.
He's put on Inter's way too early.
I don't know if Grillsy and Farth are in the party, because those two are good friends, and I know those two speak to each other in the party. So I wonder if Grillsy has told him to go to the Inters, and Fishy's in. So is Echo. So Echo's made a commitment to come into the Inters as well. So Jonathan Cox now leads this race ahead of KRC in second place. Fisher's, his Haas teammate, has pitted. So yellow flags to set the 3. It's an Alfa Romeo. Where is he? It's the Maverick on the wets as well. So I wonder if he clipped the curb anywhere, and he will come into the pits. I think he's got a bit of front wing damage.
Yeah, he's got front right wing damage.
I knew it was the Alfa Romeo because I could see it on the minimap. Thanks to this minimap, I know who it is. Or I know what team it is, shall I say. So Fishers is rejoining 4th place behind Farth, but not too far behind.
There's battle for Jonathan and KRC.
Jonathan and KRC, what position are they in? Oh yeah, 1st and 2nd. Now, I did go on board with Echo for a split second, and he was struggling on those inters just a bit. There's so much wheel spin coming out of turn 3. How long are these two going to stay on the wets for? Now the rest of them, well, nearly all of them on the inters. Oh, the Haas is coming in. What about Jonathan? Yes, he is coming in.
Almost stooped in by going around an extra lap. But I'm going to watch how fast Farf has been in the last couple of corners.
Jonathan Cox has been overtaken. Oh yeah, obviously, because the pit crew's further ahead. Yeah, so Jonathan Cox is ahead of KLC, but most importantly, Farth is ahead of both of them, and he's back up into 1st place. Fisher's in 2nd, so good. This is a good race for Fisher going so far.
I'd say Farth has just got 8 seconds over.
This is going to be close. Watch out, 5th place. This could be close. KRC. Oh, yeah. KRC has just came out of the pits.
Guys, don't go too bombed in the wets.
Oh, this is lovely stuff. Side by side action. Echo gets pushed onto the curb just a bit, but it's okay. Now they're still side by side as we head onto the 2nd straight.
My game is tripping out.
Apparently Echo's on the... Oh, he's switching colours now. He's on the inters and he's on the wets as well, it says.
He's on half tyres.
He's on half tyres, half cast.
Which side of the car's going to lose the grip first?
Yeah, it's just glitched out a bit, as you can see. He's definitely on the inters though, because it's telling me on the left hand side of my screen, and his name.
Don't
There's one guy.
on the wet.
He's coming in though, he's coming in.
Yeah.
Fourth has just set the fastest lap of the race, so it's definitely a time to be on the inters now. We thought it was a bit too early, but you know, anything's possible.
Anything can happen. Ooh.
Right, Echo is right behind KLC. He's got a much better exit, and he's got slipstream as well. Will he make the move down into turn 3? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, have a look on Echo's left side of the car, because that's all blue compared to his right, which is all...
Yeah, same here. I can see it as well. I've got that glitch with... no, I haven't. Wait, I've got a little bit of a glitch with... oh, it don't matter. With the racing point.
3-second penalty.
Where is he? He's down in 9th place in a points position for Alfa Romeo. Where his teammates struck him quite a lot at 16th. Seb. He's got a pass tune talking about him. Didn't really exactly see it, but it looked like a clean move from Seb. GFOs.
I think these two are currently the closest battle on track.
KLC and Echo as well.
Yes. Even Hunter has gone quickest with 117.
Where is he? He's down in 8th place. He's down in 8th place. So is the track drying up quite quickly? Not drying up, but getting even better. Is it getting dry? I don't know, mate. I really don't know if it's getting dry or not. It looks like it though.
In my opinion, I don't think it is getting drier. If the light rain is going to stay for the rest of the race.
Hope it doesn't. I like wet to dry, that's what I like. But this yellow's to set to 3 and it's Alfa Romeo again. It's the Maverick yet again. He's lost part of his front wing. And he has to complete a whole lap on a bit of his front wing.
Unlucky there. Unlucky with that.
So glad the mini map's out because it makes it much easier to see who's made a mistake.
Oh!
Four slid through the penultimate corner, but he saved it. It was out of shape coming into the penultimate corner. Well, coming into the final corner. But look at Fisher. He's got so close to 4th. Fisher set the fastest lap of the race as well, so he's definitely gaining on him. No DRS, of course, in this wet weather conditions. And yellow's just set to 3. Someone's retired. It's 2. The Alfa Romeo has gone. Where is he? Has he? Oh, he's crashed into the wall. I wonder, did he get on the curb? Did he get on the grass? Safety car has been deployed. Safety car is deployed. Yes.
That's going to bring down the gap for far. He's got to be livid with this.
As you all know, the safety car will be frequent now. It will be coming out when people have crashed. There'll be speeding on the safety car. Raider's got to drive through. A drive-through penalty that cannot be served under the safety car. Unfortunately for him, he'll have to serve it after.
No, you can serve it during.
No, you can't. You can't. You figured we've done it before. You can't serve it under the safety car. I tried it. Other people have tried it. You can't do it.
Oh no, that was in F1 2018. Where
yeah, it won't be because it'll be a cheap penalty if you drive under the safety car.
True. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually gonna help Maverick catch up a lot.
It's gonna help everybody bunch up the field and have a second chance of this race.
But the spray, there's still gonna be spray, remember?
So that's our first retirement of the race and our first safety car on lap 13.
Oh, hold on. Look on your mini map up towards 3. Is that a pass?
That's the safety car. That's the safety car.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked like a hass, don't it, on that? Oh, the Williams. Oh, the Williams. I thought you were going to crash into the safety car.
I had a brain fart moment.
What's with the Alfa? Oh, the Alfa Romeo's unlapping himself. Fair enough. Liam's got these drivers. I've noticed that people are getting loads of penalties under the safety car. I've not seen it in this league, but I've seen it in other leagues as well. So, oh look at that! Maverick's got a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. I really have noticed people get. Maverick's been disqualified for ignoring yellow flags. Well, that's a first.
No, that is bullshit.
No, please don't swear. Please don't swear. Please don't swear. I was told by the admin not to swear. Well, not swearing in this thing.
Sorry, my tongue is a little bit loose.
I didn't swear, admin. It was the co-commentator. Grillsy's got a pass back. So I wonder how Grillsy's done that then.
My name is
Harley Collins.
Can you not use my name in comments, please?
H Collins.
Yes.
Second chance for everybody then. People that I've seen are pitted for a brand new set of Inters. That is 13th downwards, including Grillsy and the Maverick as well. So this is people's second chance of catching up.
Just basically people's redemption from the first 14 laps.
Now, under the safety car, you've got to be real careful not to cut the corners slightly, because you will get a penalty. This is this is a strict safety car rule, not to cut the corners or not to hit the back of someone slightly. Has it stopped raining? No, it's still raining. Still raining.
No, I can't.
Street's got. I told you. There he is. There's that penalty. Exceeded track limits under the safety car, and he's in 6th place as well. I bet he's asking himself, how do I get that? But you got to be careful though under the safety car.
No, there's something I wanted to say, but I'll tell Eugene after this race.
Right. I wonder if the rest of the grid could catch up, because you can see on the. Oh my god. 10-second time penalty. Jeez. I wonder if the Alfa Romeo, the Maverick, can catch up in time before the safety car comes up. Look where he is. He's just crossing the finish line.
He's disqualified though.
Oh yeah, he is. How is he still running? There he is. He's still running. His car should be parked over if he's disqualified.
Yeah, it did pop up in the bottom left saying disqualified.
It definitely did. I saw it. Oh, so I don't know if he's been disqualified or not. Let's go and check on the race director.
No, you watched the bout action and I'll look.
No, he's not. He's not told me it's been disqualified. He's only got a 5-second time penalty.
No,
I've checked on the race director. It's not. It said it's not been disqualified, and it pops up on the race director. So
weird.
He's still down in 17th place and still catching up to the pack. It is weird on this safety car glitch.
It's just goes down tempo, pace. This is like a caution flag in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Just calms it down, pace car leads to the front. Just calms it down a bit. Let's see. Something.
I know a lot of these drivers got time penalties for cutting the corner slightly. Echo's got a pass stringy. I wonder how he's done that then. Boy. He's told me he swapped positions.
Let's see who the biggest winner and the biggest loser is.
The biggest winner, I think it's not Fisher. I don't think it's Fisher. I think it's someone else who's climbed up the order.
Evil Hunter up 9 places.
Nice. Where did he start then? He started down in 17th place.
Yes.
Girls, he's lost 8 places, so he's lost the most places. Yeah, so he started in 5th place.
For him.
Fisher has gained 1 ahead of Jonathan. Safety cars in this lap, so let's focus on the restart.
Yep. Please, no one bring out a safety car.
I think he might get dry, but as Fourth holds up the field, you're not allowed to brake, accelerate, and Seb has a penalty for apparently hitting someone on purpose with Evil Hunter.
As you say that, he gets a penalty.
Right then, so Fourth has released a safety car. Oh, but he oversteers off the track, and he's got a penalty. That's an unfair penalty. That should definitely not be there. Fourth has got a penalty.
By right, this is still under safety car. That penalty is still at the house.
So the fourth is still in the lead ahead of Fisher. That could have been a costly mistake in terms of positions, but it's cost him a time penalty.
Maverick's coming for a pit.
I don't think he's disqualified then. No, he's changing tyres.
No, that's a drive.
A drive through? No, he's changing to front wing, so he might have crashed into the back of someone. And Seb's got a penalty again. Getting too many penalties. We go further down the field. There's a car. There's Eva Hunter's got past, and now Seb's about to get past. He's in the slipstream of Eva Hunter. Oh, they both collided, but not enough to cause any damage, I don't think. As Eva Hunter's got the inside line. Got to be careful. He's still there.
Everybody's bunched up massively. Got Ferrari on the rear of Eva Hunter.
Eva Hunter stayed ahead though. I thought someone went off the track. Oh, 2/10 is the gap between. I would live to see a battle between these guys, but the 2/10 is the gap which is more important for the lead. Well, 3/10 actually, but Fisher will be in slipstream range. I wonder if Farr's struggling, because he's struggling out these corners. They had massive oversteer, as Fisher's just at the fastest lap as well. Gonna be nice and patient, as Liam's in the pits for probably brand new set of tyres or changing front wing. Or drive through penalty. I think he might have got drive through. Yeah, he has. He's driving through the pits. Interestingly, Fisher's turned down his ERS, waiting for the next opportunity to overtake on the straight, as the Williams has got past the racing point. The racing point comes, but he cuts the corner. The racing point has completely cut the corner. As you get a penalty for his consequences.
Massive cluster right at the back of the grid.
As he's been overtaken by the Renault as well. The Renault outbrakes himself and he hits the back of the Toro Rosso. He spun and there's, oh dear, there's a massive carnage. Someone definitely lost their wing. I think it was the Toro Rosso. There's no Toro Rosso here. I must say what I'm talking about. Probably the McLaren then who lost part of his front wing. The racing point is letting people through, or he's fighting with the Renault. The McLaren now getting out of shape.
I think knows better than this. Get out of the way if you've got damage.
Fast, that's the fastest lap, so I think he's back in the rhythm.
Yeah, Appy's pitting for new.
Yeah, let's just set to 3, sorry. It's YBR, he's crashed in the pits. No, I think he's spun in the pits actually. So let's see further back. Jonathan Cox being under pressure by KRC in the Haas. Jonathan Cox goes slightly out wide.
Or Maverick.
He's on the hards. Appy's on the hards.
Sorry, did you just say hards?
Yep, I did say hards. Go into 16th place.
You say try not to swear, but it's tempting not to.
WTF?
I just, it's not WTF.
Don't say it. Please don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it. It's just WBTF.
I don't know what that means, but don't say it.
That's why I'll tell you after.
Oh, why is he on the hard tyres?
Happy me, you're actually silly.
Oh, Grillsy made a move on the Williams. It's fastest lap again. Nice move from Grillsy. He's back up into 9th place after having a horrible first part of the race. And anyway, Jonathan Cox is still under pressure from the Haas behind him and the Mercedes of Echo. Meanwhile, Fishies is still in slipstream range of 4th. Must be tempted to make the move, but it's hard.
Just a quick question though.
Yeah.
If you were in Appy's spot, would you just say, like, Spencer hit, and then you just stay on the hards, or would you say Spencer?
Well, he's not coming in. He's actually stayed out. Never seen this before. Why is he stayed out? This is not a conditions to be on the hard tyres.
Is there a rule where commentators can't call people idiots?
I don't want to be biased against these people. I don't want to be horrible, but it's a wrong decision, shall I say? Wrong decision.
No, I'm just saying, Appy on hard is a little bit of a silly person.
Yeah, it's a silly move. It's a really silly move.
Look,
Really.
it's got like 10 miles an hour come through turn 3.
Not bad traction though coming out the corners, but he's on the wrong tyres.
I'm trying to blow off his gearbox as well.
And he's gone wide as well. To turn 4. Jonathan Cox. Oh! KRC tried to make the move, but it didn't quite work out for him. He's got a horrible exit coming out of turn 4. He managed to get back into shape. Aye, he's not on the. Is he not on the? He's on the inters into Stringby. He's on the inters. Yeah, he is. He's telling me he's on the wets.
Who's this?
Stringby. Echo's got past KRC, so KRC made a mistakes somewhere.
Which position is he?
He's in 4th now, Echo. KRC was fighting Jonathan Cox. Meanwhile, Fisher is on the back of 4th, so he's caught right back up to him.
Where's Appy on track?
He is through the coming to the first corner.
He's gonna get lapped by far.
I don't know if Jeff told. I don't know if Jeff told him to pit onto the hards.
This Jeff, mate, is all. Do it.
Not going to make the overtake down into turn 4, despite it being close. It almost hits the back of him.
They only have a 3-second penalty.
Meanwhile, I'm interested between Stringby and Evo Hunter. Evo Hunter's right in his slipstream. Just going on board with these. Nope.
On intermediates and hard wets. He's
A
gonna
string-
go for the outside move.
Difficult to turn in. And he has to stay behind.
Deb's right behind Evil Hunter.
I really wanted to be tried so we could see some more action. Meanwhile, Appy is about to be lapped from the leaders as he comes into the pits. He probably realises now is not the time to go the hards.
Now he realises.
Fishers is still 3 tenths behind 4th. He cannot get past him. Whether straight line speed is good for 4th or not, I don't know. Or depending if Fisher's running more downforce than the McLaren ahead of him. As the Williams is coming to the pits as well. Oh, what?
Oh,
Don't tell me he's on.
God. He's put on softs.
Don't. Am I at this right? Am I at the right racetrack here?
Bro,
Am I?
has put soft 12th and 13th. He put softs
are you,
on.
Am I?
It's dry. It's dry.
Is it? Yeah, DRS is enabled. Oh, Maverick! No! Be careful, come on track, mate. Come on. There we go. It's still raining for me on screen. So maybe I was a bit. Maybe. I don't know. What? It's still raining. How is it dry? I don't know. 4th is coming to the pits. And it's Fisher's. How? What? No. Jonathan Cox is coming to the pits. Echo's coming to the pits. No, it's a double stack for Haas. It's a double stack for Haas. Stringby's in the pits. Seb's in the pits. Evil Hunter's in the pits. Grills is in the pits. And so is the race. Has it dramatically gone to dry? How? It can't be. What? I'm so confused. Fishy's got. Wait, Fishy's got ahead of 4th. How did he get ahead of 4th? Oh, he got hold up in the pits, that's why. I am so confused. It's still raining. And Fishy's on the mediums as well. 12 laps to go and it's still raining. Be careful, people, be careful. It's not told me DRS has been enabled, but I can see it off the rear wing. What is going on in this race? This is so confusing. And Fishy's missed the corner and he's gone off the track. Oh, Fishy!
It's F1. It's always confusing.
Mate, I don't know what's going off. I honestly have no idea. I'm so confused. I've never been in this situation before. I've honestly seen it. Oh my goodness! This ghosted cars in the way. The lap cars need to get out of the way to get out of this distraction because they've caused massive distractions for these leaders. That distracted me as well. I couldn't tell the difference.
Leaders right now are coming through and they're clenching.
Is it still raining for you in the race? I'm fastest back in the lead.
No.
Look, it's still raining for me.
Yeah, it's still raining on Fast Halo.
I can see it's clearly on the screen. It's still raining. I am so confused. Fishers, be careful! Be careful! No! Oh no! Safety car's definitely out. I saw that. Come on,
No,
safety car. Safety
still
car is
green
out.
safety
The safety
car.
car is out. Mate, I am so confused. I'm honestly confused. What is going on in this race?
What?
What is going on? It's stopped raining now, thankfully. Mate.
Just Fisher's retires.
So, Appy, I really want to apologise to you for calling you crazy on the hards. Maybe it was the right decision. Maybe it was not raining for them, but raining for us. Oh, Fisher, man. Oh, Fisher.
11 laps in the end.
Oh, Fisher. He's retired from the session. He's got potential in him. He's definitely got potential.
That puts Echo up into third place.
I saw someone go in the gravel. I don't know who it was. It was a lap car going in the gravel.
Appy on stride 3 for speeding on the safe car. Even though his delta's like a minute and a half
behind. Mate,
yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what's going on.
Glitched F1 session question mark?
I was a bit confused. I was like, why is people pitting onto the dry tyres? They must be crazy, but it turns out they're on the right decision. Now it's obvious that it's doing the right tyres because it's no longer racing, but raining, so I don't know why I keep saying that. Now, how long? I think Jonathan Cox might have used up all his soft tyres in qualifying, that's why he's on the mediums, do you reckon?
No, in my opinion, going on to the mediums with 11 laps is actually pretty good.
I was thinking about it, then I thought about the safety car coming out, so I was thinking, well, is Jonathan thinking about the long game? Oh, Appy's disqualified, no!
Another one disqualified.
The Maverick's disqualified, and Seb's got a penalty. If Seb don't be Seb, you've got to be careful, mate. You will get disqualified if you don't be careful, please. Evil Hunter's in AI.
Because I don't know if he actually knows about the new patch rules. If you go off, you get a penalty.
Yeah, this safety car is all strict, by the way, boys. So be careful, okay? This race has been good. 2 safety cars came out. I knew it was going to be dry at the end. Now we have a massive. I think we have a third of a race because DRS is enabled as well. This is bringing the pack back together.
Right, Jamie.
Yeah.
What's the expression called when there's a lot of action going on in a small confined area?
A lot of action. I don't know, mate. Racing.
I think it's called. It's clenched.
Clenched. I was going to say something else, but that'd be a bit too rude. No, I didn't want to say it.
For us, it's going to be clenching. For them, it's just going to be. Let's just not die.
So, 1st to 12th are in formation, whereas the guys behind 12th will have to catch up. Well, YBR's almost there, but Rayner is quite far away. So is Appy. Appy's quite far away, but at least Appy's had a chance to unlap himself.
Yeah, and Appy's DSQ'd, remember?
Is he actually? Let's go and check the race director.
I bet it's probably glitched.
No, he's not been disqualified. No, he's not been disqualified.
It's probably glitched for us, for spectators.
It needs to sort itself out.
Give it time, there'll be another patch soon which destroys the game.
Be another patch which causes another patch.
A patch which brings out a patch, which another patch comes out for a patch.
Honestly, Code Masters cannot fix their game.
That's why this is why the current F1 is on version 1.20. When it came out, it was version 1.10. They've had 10 patches, and it's still not properly fixed.
With all that money, you would have thought they could do something with their game and safety cars in this lap.
Ooh.
So DRS will be activated on lap 30. Then we've got 6 laps of action.
9 laps this sprint. Ooh.
Oh, Liam's got a penalty for collision with the racing point. But thing is though, Liam was ahead of the race. No, that's the. Oh, I can't remember which racing point he hit. But anyways, fourth is gone. This time, Nate's no mistakes coming out the safety car. Jonathan Cott's got. Apparently, the safety car's still out. Yeah, safety car's gone now. So fourth leads this race ahead of Jono.
Safety car does come in. Officially, green flag racing.
Oh no, yellow flags, yellow flags, yellow flags. It's Maverick. What has he done this time? He's messed up on the straight again. What's he done? He's definitely not disqualified because his AI don't drive like that. But anyways, KLC and String B. Oh! Breaks later than String B. Does he get forced off the track? Yes, he does. Oh, no, the Williams has been pushed off the track. Oh my goodness, that could have been worse than it Oh. The Williams...
As I said, clench.
Oh, Grillsy! He's been hit from behind. I think the Williams just hit the Grillsy. And there's a ghosted car there as well. And the Williams got full wind damage as expected because he hit the back of the Toro Rosso. He's going to lose out quite a lot of positions here. This could be another safety car. These guys don't be careful. Be careful! Oh no, he's gone off! He's gone off! He's going to hit the wall! He's hit the wall! He's hit the wall! Don't come back on track! Jesus! The Toro Rosso hit him. But there's another. Oh, what's the Red Bull done? There's a Red Bull off the track. That's Liam again. The racing point's off the track. What's going on? Yellows in sector 3 everywhere. Massive drama going off in the final few.
No, is in the pit and he's speeding.
Speeding under the safety car. I mean, under the. And Liam's got a penalty as well again. These guys need to calm down. McLaren goes down the inside of YBR for that final point. No, I thought he did, but he didn't. They were side by side, but he must have broke early. As the Williams that don't know is in the pits.
Feel like oh no, so, that's just YBR's red pit thing.
So fourth is maintaining the lead ahead of Jonathan Cox by 5/10 of a second, but I bet about lap 34 the tyres might go off and Jonathan might come into play. As fourth has got another penalty again. I think that's his second penalty of the race.
If this stays like this, Echo's winning.
Exactly. Yellow flag, someone's definitely crashed, I saw that. It is the racing point and the Renault. What's happened to the... Did they actually crash in the pits? Both of them?
I think they made contact coming into the pits. I was watching Jonathan at the time. I did not see the actual incident. Yeah,
DRS is enabled at lap 30 like I said, so more action will be coming as one of them reside in the pits. Safety car, hope not. Don't know what the safety car the final few laps.
It would be a safety car from the car in the pits.
Any actually going on further behind? No, there isn't so far, but the yellow flags are still out. I think both of them retired. Nope, I think Appy's still in.
Yeah, Appy's still in.
Where is Appy? He's not in... Oh, he's in 14th.
Far from Jonathan.
I can see it closing up. Who's going to win this race? It could be Echo, thanks to the penalty of these two. He may benefit for a penalty.
Echo's just praying right now. It could be close between Echo and Stringy to clinch first.
Could be close. But Stringy's got a penalty. Oh no. So Echo. That's him. Echo. He could win this race if he doesn't get a penalty. But he's a true racer.
I'm just going to check race director.
Evil Hunter's been under pressure by Seb, and there's a yellow flag in sector 2. Who is it this time? Oh, it's gone, so it's okay. Oh, it was Appy again, and he's lost part of his front wing. Yeah, I think he went in the gravel and hit the wall.
I have not seen any Echoes.
So Echo could win this race, you know, and he's on those soft tyres as well, and don't know who's just set the fastest lap as expected. He's on those brand new set of softs. Nice helicopter cam.
Jonathan has that 3 seconds.
So the top 5 are within touching range of each other. You can see them all in one shot, whereas Evil Hunter's separated from them.
Stringy going a little wide out the corner.
This is a nice view of all the top 5 in one shot. Look at that.
Brilliant.
Lovely racing from these guys. Liam's got a penalty, but look at the Toro Rosso. Echo's just made a little mistake coming out of the first corner. Or he may have a better exit than Echo.
Side by side
And he makes the move.
three.
Makes the move. Nice move from Stringy.
Nice. Still got KRC. DRS.
Jonathan Cox with DRS as well, but won't make the move. What about the Mercedes? Thinks about the move, but he can't make it. Evil Hunter's further behind. He's under pressure by Seb in 7th place. And no action further on behind. John Cox surely has this puppy. I don't think he does. I think he's got more penalties than Echo. I don't think Echo's got no penalties, so I don't think he has it.
Yeah,
Unless oh, Swiggy and Jonathan have got another penalty, so that's definitely.
They're both up to 6 seconds.
It depends how much Echo drifts away.
If Echo doesn't drift away, he can easily clinch the first race win of this season.
All he needs to do is just stay in that DRS train. If he doesn't want to fight, fair enough, but he can just stay in that DRS train for the last 3 laps. But Jonathan Cox, no. Oh, Stringby almost hit the back of him.
If I was Echo, I would literally let.
Oh, the Ferrari and Mercedes go side by side. Both of the Ferrari and Mercedes. We've not seen this for a while. It is Seb versus Evil Hunter. Evil Hunter's got DRS ahead of the Ferrari. And the Mercedes goes down the inside ahead of the Ferrari. But can Seb do the switchback? No.
He's not going to try it into 5.
It looks like Fourth is struggling. Look at Jonathan. He's all over the back of him. And he's switching sides to see where he can overtake. Don't try it here.
Best places to watch it from the Halo cam.
Look at that. The top 5 fighting for a win. I'm enjoying this. Top 5 fighting for a win. We've got McLaren in first place. Look at the Haas. Don't go down the inside in turn 1. Thankfully not. Stringy me has compromised his exit, as KRC's now got a penalty, so it looks like Echo could definitely win this race. Look at Jonathan as he pulls out to the left hand side, his left hand side, right on the outside. If he can stay there, and he's made the move on Jonathan. I mean Fourth, sorry. Liam's got a penalty, but can Fourth fight back with DRS? Will they try to make a maneuver down this turn 4? He can't do it. Further behind, what about Seb? And nope, too far away from Evil Hunter. I'm enjoying this race. It's been a really thriller race to watch. Full qualifying might be long, but anyways, the race was worth it. I think Fourth might be struggling now because he's got Stringbeat all over the back of him. Oh no, Bago's retired. Where's he retired? Please don't tell me he's retired on track to cause a safety car. Oh, he was in the points as well. Could have scored some good potential points, but he's dropped outside the top 10 as he's retired from the race.
And he's got DRS. Echo's got DRS. Farf's got DRS.
Come on, try something. He can't do it. Oh, the Haas has just got off, and he outbrakes himself, and he's gone off the track. But he ghosted through the Mercedes. If he didn't ghost, he would definitely. Oh, the Mavericks retired. Don't tell me that's a safety car, please. Oh, Don't Know's gone as well. Don't Know has gone off the track as well, but I can't really watch him because there's a battle going on for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. But Don't Know might lose a position to Appy.
Too late for safety car to come out anyway.
Yeah. Is it still possible to go out of these final laps?
Yeah, it's still possible to go out on a final lap.
One thoughts, I don't know if I'm on the game on. I've never experienced it on the final lap on the game. Well, actually I have, to tell a lie. I've actually experienced it coming out on the final lap. We only Abu Dhabi.
No, you broke your gearbox somewhere.
Fourth has drifted away from Jonathan Cox as Strimby will go down the inside and turn 1. Can he make it stick? So they both come side by side. Oh, look at Echo. He's drifted past both. Well, not both of them, but he's about to, as he's drifted past one of the Toro Rossos. As Grills has got another penalty. But can Echo make the move on Fourth?
Last lap. Ooh, last lap as well.
Last lap. Which one of them will win the race? If Jonathan Cox can pull a mega final part of the race, I don't think he can, but can he still?
6 seconds.
No, I don't think he can do that. Unless these guys
someone
crash.
really boggers up.
Who's going to win this race? Will it be Echo? Seb has got
be
past.
Echo.
Oh no! The Toro Rosso goes, he's off the track.
Oh no.
So, Grillsy made a mistake when it's turn 4, don't know what happened. But anyways, Jonathan Cox is about to win this race on track, but penalties will come into play.
Jonathan Cox comes over to win the first race.
Fourth. Echo wins the race! Echo has won the Austrian Grand Prix. Jonathan Cox in second place ahead of KRC. KRC has made it to the podium. Evil Hunter is in fourth. Look how fourth. He's dropped into sixth. Stringby's in fifth. So fourth is dropped into sixth thanks to penalties.
Echo, Jonathan and KRC. Blimmin' heck, guys.
It was an eventful race. I enjoyed that one.
Half the time I almost had a heart attack.
Appy's crossed the line to finish in 13th, waiting for this driver. My voice is gone, honestly. I can barely speak now. As it comes through the penultimate corner, around the final corner, as we await for him to cross the line to finish this race, and he will finish in 12th place. What an eventful race. Really enjoyed that one.
No, I can never breathe.
The Mercedes on top. As we have a comment in the comment section. Well done to Echo. Thoroughly deserved, well done. Good sportsmanship from Jonathan Cox. As Echo is the only one not to get a penalty. Look at that. Echo deserved that race. Well done to him. He set a fastest lap in the wet as well. So Echo finishes third ahead of Jono. KRC finishes third ahead of Evil Hunter. Stringy fifth ahead of fourth. Rabiars in seventh ahead of Grillsy, who made that mistake on the final lap. Seb down in ninth place. Penalties beat him in the end. 17 seconds. As Reynard finishes 10th. Reynard's been nowhere in this race, but he still scores that final point.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot Reynard was in this race.
Same. Echo, congratulations to you, mate. Absolutely deserved. No penalties whatsoever. Clean sweep. Did he get the fastest lap? Or who? No, he didn't. Who got the fastest lap?
I did not see he got that. It's my mistake.
It is Stringby, it's at 107.2, so he'll take the fastest lap award. Anyway, it's been a fantastic race. Thank you to H. Collins for commentating with me. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully, he can do the same next week, on Tuesday.
Let's hope so.
We'll end off the race. This league will start at 8 o'clock. It is called RRC. This is the first round of the season. And the next GP, I don't know where it is, but hopefully we'll be a good one next week. So thank you for all watching. We'll see you next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. It is full qualifying and a 50% race.